Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. You've joined me here on the ground in a very busy London Gatwick. As you can see, we are in the new Norwegian 737 from PMDG for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. This is not my first flight in it. I did a couple of test flights for recording this video, but we're going to have a lot of fun today with it. And as you can see, it's pretty busy here in Gatwick today, so we're going to have lots of fun navigating around with that. So let's get inside, and our departure time is in 3 minutes, so we're probably going to be a bit delayed, but we'll get on other nonetheless. So we'll hop on in and request our clearance. So here we are inside of the cockpit. We've given a PDC request to Gatwick ground, but for some reason I have gotten no response. We are on ground right now, 121.805. Let's
approach to be.
So we'll go ahead and request our clearance. We have information Golf, and let's say our aircraft type. Gatwick ground, hello Nordic 1323. Information Golf, stand 10 7378. Request clearance.
Nordic 1323, Gatwick ground, good evening. Okay. I don't have a flight plan, please double check.
Alright, so then apologies to 1323. And that is my fault for being an idiot. So I will go ahead and file that on up. So that is now filed.
With Air4 Bravo,
so now we get to wait to do our clearance. Let's turn him up a little bit, he's a bit quiet. And Nordic 1323, flight plan is filed.
Nordic 1323, thanks, I've seen the PDC come through as well, I should have replied to that now.
Thanks, Nordic 1323. So that is why the PDC did not work, so we're going to wait for them. In the meantime, we can start with our briefing. So
Easy, 93 Kilo Whiskey, thanks, taxi, Papa.
Let's turn him back down again. So the current weather over here in London, let's take a look. So 31016, visibility more than 10, clouds are broken at 19, temperature forecast of 1000. So good weather today. We'll take a look at the weather along our route of flight. So I never mentioned where we're going today, but we're going to Tromso. So this is our route today, so it's part in the UK to the east, then in Norway. I'm staying in Norway the whole time until we get to the north of Tromso, and enforce significant weather around the route. A bit of icing after we depart, so make sure these are anti-ice, but nothing else besides that. And we're going to have a very slight tailwind for most of the flight, which you can see here. And we're above the tropical clouds the whole time, which is quite nice. So we have just gotten our PDC. This is my first time using this for PDC and CPLC, so we'll try this. So clear 26F frame 1, might climb 4000, squawk 7505. So we'll go. So 7505 initially to 4000s, and we'll put that into our FMC 26 left frame 1 mic and execute. That looks good. So we put you on to legs, and we'll go ahead and step through the departure procedure. So we're going to our charts. So frame 1 mic. So frame 1 mic is going to be straight ahead to 2.3 DME India Whiskey. So put that in 110.9.
Right there, 456 for Bravo. Right there, 456 Bravo.
So straight ahead to 2.3 DME, which is Delta 258 Bravo. It's going to be max 220, 1,500 above, and it's going to be a right-hand turn to intercept the Delta leading radio 258 inbounds at 31 DME deadling above 3,200, at 29 DME deadling at 4,000 and below, then to Acorn, which is at 5,000, where we will then turn right to intercept the Dover radial 276 inbounds to 31.9 DME Dover, and then a left turn over to Detling at 5,000, then to Frayne at flight level 60. So when I start contract on control, call sign SID, current altitude and cleared, and will be issued our clears after takeoff by line of control, which is perfect, max 50 below 100, that's standard. So, and then we'll need to maintain below 220 until 31 DME Detling. So we'll also get Detling and Dover into here, so Detling 17.3. And I'm also going to get Dover in here as well, 1495. And then we'll keep the ILS DME on here, and we'll put Detling in 17.3. And for courses, our first course inbound to Detling is going to be 078. And after that, it's going to be 096 inbound to Dover. Lovely. So then, in terms of our taxi out, looks like we got new ATIS probably. So information hotel now. Same runway, flight level 75 transition. 310 at 17. Temperature 4 QNH 1000. Broken at 1800s. Perfect information hotel. So as I was saying, we're parked on stand 10. We'll either expect push straight back, or we can expect to face east on Juliet, and we'll take either Juliet or Zulu, and next we'll expect Mike, and we'll do performance numbers from Alpha 1. So let's do our takeoff performance, get the new weather. There we go. 26 left, optimum, no anti-ice, and that is our takeoff weight. There. So we'll just run that up to 73.6, and we'll calculate. So takeoff 1, D rate of 31, flaps 5, 49, 49, 54. These are all within 1 knot, so V2 of 154.
Go ahead.
So perfect. We can go ahead and request push and start, and we'll get GSX motoring. We'll get Menzies. Do not need to do a de-icing. So get the anti-collision light on. And I do before start checklist if I had one, but I don't, so we're just going to wing it. And we will request pushback from ATC.
Information, hotel current,
to ground, request taxi D61 X-ray Hotel.
ED61 X-ray Hotel, thanks, taxi Quebec Alpha, Lima, Quebec, hold Juliet.
Looks like there's no behind us. Good. I didn't request de-icing.
Quebec Alpha, Lima, Quebec, also Juliet, ED61 X-ray Hotel.
I guess I accidentally requested de-icing, so we're not doing that. We'll go ahead and close that front door. And we'll try that again. Menzies. No. Lovely. And Let's just go ahead and reset that. Perfect. Alright. Ground Nordic 1323, stand 10, request push and start.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Nordic 1323, thank you, hold position. We'll be back.
Hold position, Nordic 1323. Alright, so I've been told to hold position. Not totally sure why there's nobody behind us, but we will do as I am told. And I will give you guys a bit of a shortcut until we are pushing back.
Locking gear.
Nordic 1323, Gatwick ground, good evening. You'd stand 10, your push is approved, straight push face north.
Push start approved, straight push facing it, North Nordic 1323. Alright, so our push is approved, so straight back. So wait for GSX to do his thing, raise us up, and then we'll go.
Ground, good evening, EG78 Oscar Charlie, clearance to Inverness Information Hotel, stand 574, H20 near.
Oscar Charlie, Gatwick ground, good evening, cleared Inverness, London 6 Mike, squawk 2156.
So brakes are released, and we'll start our push.
Good to Inverness, departure, land 16 Mike, squawk 2156, EG78 Oscar Charlie.
EG78 Oscar Charlie, readback is correct, it's Information Hotel at the moment, QNH is 1000.
Alright, so
Copy, it's now Oscar Charlie.
let the transponder packs off. Wait for the pressure to rise.
Taxi Juliet, Horsham Papa, EG61, X-ray Hotel.
Ryanair 45 Victor Bravo,
Yes.
contact the tower on 124230.
Alright, so starting engine 2.
Spirit 5 ready for push start.
275, thank you.
Yeah, there's 25%.
Stand 24, your push is approved, face west, please.
Push start approved, face west, Spirit 75.
EG719 ready for taxi.
E719, thank you, taxi left Quebec, hold short Juliet.
Left Quebec, hold short Juliet, EG719.
EG61 X-ray Hotel, taxi right Papa, Alpha November, hold Alpha 3.
Taxi Papa, Alpha November, hold Alpha 3, EG61 X-ray Hotel.
Alright, so sounds like we have a good start on number 2.
Please set parking brakes.
Brakes are set, starting engine 1.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Looks like we got a new ADIS as well.
Gatwick ground, good day. EG80 Foxtrot India at stand 105 with Information Hotel is an A320 requesting clearance to Vatsim.
So 25% fuel on.
0 Foxtrot India, Gatwick ground, good evening. Stand by for clearance number 1. EG61 X-ray Hotel, contact the tower 124230, bye-bye.
124, 1230, EG61 X-ray Hotel.
And the engine is starting up nicely.
EG80 Foxtrot India, thank you for your patience. Cleared Barcelona, Bognor 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7743, the QNH is 1000.
And so starter cutout. EG2 is rolling back, we have 2 good starts.
Gatwick ground, hello, stand 454 on Tango. Taxi to the gate, please.
7454, welcome to Gatwick. Continue on Juliet, hold short, Romeo, expect stand 554.
And we'll wait for GSX to give this a pin.
Continue on Juliet, Bognor departure, squawk 7743.
There are Foxtrot India, just stand by for a second.
There she is there.
454, taxi Juliet, hold short, Romeo.
Roger, on Juliet and Romeo, expect 5547, thank you.
EG80 Foxtrot India, we were just stood on there by the aircraft.
And there is the
Bognor
pin.
1 X-ray, 7743, squawk.
So anti-ice not required. Take flaps 5.
EG80 Foxtrot India, Bognor 1 Mike,
Term is
departure
5.4.
7743.
Bognor 1 X-ray.
Apologies, Bognor 1 X-ray, departure squawk 7743, EG80 Foxtrot India.
Foxtrot India, thank you, remark is correct.
Okay.
8719, taxi left Juliet.
And recall is checked, so go ahead and request taxi.
Left Juliet, hold short past 719.
Nordic 1323, request taxi.
Nordic 1323, thank you, taxi Juliet, Mike, hold Mike 1.
Juliet Mike, hold Mike 1 at Nordic 1323. Alrighty. Oof, it's a bit stuttery. So, taxi lights on. Raise the brakes. So we're clear to the right and clear to the left. Config check.
Stand 454, you can continue Juliet, Romeo, Lima, Quebec, Lima to stand 554.
Continuing to Lima and stand 554, stand 454, thank you.
719, a taxi right Papa, Alpha November, hold Alpha 3.
Right Papa, Alpha November, hold Alpha 3, 719.
So we can go ahead and get tower frequency tuned up. So on ground now, towers 12423. And I'll double check that on VPlan, make sure they are online, which they are.
Alpha Lima, welcome to Gatwick. Continue Juliet, Romeo,
After
Lima,
that,
stand
it's going to be one of the
121.
Londons that we'll go to. So let's see about that. Give it a bit of power so it's slowing down.
75 ready for taxi.
Leave 75 standby, easy 719 to contact the tower 124230.
12423, 719.
Nordic 1323, contact the tower please, 124230.
12423 Nordic 1323, bye bye.
Leave 75 taxi left November,
Okay, it's
Alpha
tower.
November.
And I'm going to put London Southeast 12053 in. I'm probably going to be running into the plane in front of me. No, we're not doing too bad. This guy's really quiet. And we'll get the departure.
Good evening, EG719 with you holding short Alpha 3.
And we'll stop here. This guy's really quiet.
Hold Alpha 1, EG719.
Tower hello, Nordic 1323 second in line holding Mike 1 at Roman 26 left.
Nordic 1323, Gatwick Tower.
Alright.
2 Mike, welcome to Gatwick, hold short Tango.
Now it's a waiting game. And oh, I didn't do flight control check, so we'll do that. So flight control check, full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, center, full right, center. So that's the guy in front of us that's going, and we'll go ahead and chime with the flight attendants.
EasyJet 320 from the instructions line up runway
So,
26.
before takeoff checklist,
Behind Ryanair
flaps 5 green, night stabilizer trim is 5.44 units and cabin has been advised, so 4 type checklist is complete. This Ryanair is lining up now. So we should hopefully be after this EasyJet.
Kilo Whiskey, contact London Control on 129.430.
And he just handed over to
now 129.4430. Good night, using 930 Whiskey.
and that's going to be Lon S for CPDLC afterwards.
375 at Alpha 3 ready for departure.
75 Gatwick Tower, good evening. EA719 behind the departing Ryanair Boeing 737 from the full length flight Alpha 1 runway 26 left line up behind.
Behind the departing Ryanair, line up behind EG719 by Alpha 1.
Ryanair 5 Victor Bravo to 310 degrees at 17 knots, runway 26 left.
26 left, careful.
Oh, so we'll stop here.
Victor Bravo.
And we wait our turn.
EG61 X-ray Hotel, contact London Control on 120.560.
120 small 530, EG61 X-ray Hotel, good night.
Let's see if there's anybody on final Vatsim radar. Doesn't look like it. An easy over there. Yeah, there's an EasyJet maybe 15 to 20 miles out, but we should be out well in front of him. So we should be after this EasyJet, hopefully. That would be ideal. And we'll get the weather radar on since we can take that.
Nordic 1323 behind the departing EasyJet Airbus 320 via Mike 1, runway 26 left, line up behind.
Behind the departing 320 left, Mike 1 and runway 26 left behind Nordic 1323. Alright, so release the parking brakes.
719,
Our range procedure.
17 knots, runway 26 left, clear.
26 left, cleared for takeoff, EC719.
So he just got his takeoff clearance. Quite a bit of power and get up behind him.
Ryanair 45 Victor Bravo, contact London Control on 129.430, good night.
London Control 129.430, Ryanair 45 Victor Bravo, all the best.
There goes EasyJet. So clear left and clear right. So we calculate performance from Alpha 1 and we're at Mike 1, so we got lots of room, so we don't have to do too tight of a turn. And now we just wait for our departure clearance.
Speedbird 75 behind the departing Norwegian Boeing
We'll get the head
737
up.
via Alpha 1, runway 26 left, line up behind.
Alpha wait behind the Norwegian Boeing 737 via Alpha 1, 375.
EG71 control on 120.530, good night.
120.530, EC719, good night.
Hopefully she should give us clearance soon.
Nordic 1323, the surface on 310 degrees at 17 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear takeoff 26 left, Nordic 1323. Alright, take off. Stabilized. Takeoff thrust is set, indications normal. Aiding checked. Alright. Oh, it's windy. Gear up. Really got pushed by that wind there, jeez. So 400 feet LNAV. 20 degrees. Okay, we'll go ahead and bug up. So max 220. And there's climb power, flaps 1. Command A. And flaps up. I'll get rid of the HUD. I have to go off checks. So there's 2.3 DME. So the right hand
left,
turn.
take off, speedbird 75, thank you, bye bye.
1323, contact London Control on 129.430.
129.430 Nordic 1323. Okay, pop that over. So 3,000 feet VNAV. And that should go vertical speed.
Pilot approach.
So level off speed 220. And it's already got dial holds.
Runway 26 left.
EGKK-ENTC, 1 of the Unicom, 122.8.
And we'll get size on. London Control, hello, Nordic 1323, frame 1, Mike, level off 4,000.
Nordic 1323, London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 130.
Climb now, level 130, Nordic 1323. Okay, so 130.
Seabird 64 Romeo,
VNAV,
when ready to
alt intervene.
0.
When ready to send to flight level
So we'll get rid of the answer since we don't need it. We'll go ahead and log on.
Freedom of Charlie, Mono Unicom, 122.8, goodbye.
Unicom Luftverkehr
To London South.
Thanks for the goodbye. London, hello, Lufthansa 8 November 5000 feet.
Lufthansa 8 Lima November, London Control, hello. Fly heading 130 degrees, climb flight level 180.
And clear that. And you tell us climb now to 130 so we can cancel all of our altitude restrictions.
Climb 6,000.
Yeah, but the speed restrictions will stay in place. So after you have checklist, engine blades are on, packs are auto, landing gear is up and off, flaps are up now, lights, altimeters, we're clear to flight level, set standard. After checklist completes, and we will release the cabin crew.
3, 4, 5, 6, looking for 1 and 1. Cabin control 2 jet Charlie, flight level 150.
Alright, we're unable to see DLC, so we're going to leave that be. So now we're accelerating 250 knots.
Just step on there. Inbound Heathrow on and Lugra to hotel arrival.
25 Charlie, roger, contact London Control, aggression Heathrow direct on 119.730.
119.730 for 2 Charlie.
Speedbird 753, proceed.
Who's on the frequency?
Speedbird 75.
Speedbird 75, London Control, hello, roger. Nordic 1323, route direct to Sphere.
Route direct Spear, Nordic 1323. Okay, so direct to Spear. Executes. And LNAV is engaged.
Gold Whiskey Mike, climb flight level 1, climb flight level 230, and resume our navigation direct Moncton.
Flight level 230, navigation direct Moncton, Gold Whiskey Mike. Under 995, and all flight level 2000.
There we go, there's 10,000 feet.
After 905, under control, hello, standby.
So, lights are off, pressurization is good, at least the seatbelt's on, recall is checked, and we have 6 pumps on.
After 8 Lima November, resume our navigation direct Kona.
Perfect.
Direct Kona, Lufthansa 8 Lima November.
When at 6905, 1 of the Unicom, 122.8.
So now we continue on up our cruise. Probably won't be on with London South for too much longer. Maybe not. So He's been on for a while, over 2 hours now.
Good evening, American 100.
American 100, I'm closing. Contact Heathrow Director.
Oh, sounds like he's closing. Lovely. So wait for him to close. It'll give you guys a bit of a time lapse.
Station to station, Sun control is now closed. Connor to Unicom, 123, Thank you very much.
And there he goes. So now we are over to Unicom. Ooh, and that's pretty loud. So I will not do that. We'll go over to one of these views, and that's still pretty loud. One to go. We'll carry that all the way up 350.
Get the traffic speed with 75, climbing 120.
And I'm going to disconnect from Vatsim since there's no more ATC along our route of flights. I believe there's actually some on in the Nordics, but I am going to be doing something in between. So, yeah. Alright, so if you've watched this far into the video so far, please stay tuned for our arrival into Tromso, which should be quite fun. You get to see a nice little time lapse of us heading north into the sunset. As this time of year, Tromso has no sunrise, and it's as it's within the Arctic Circle. So, I'm going to log off for a bit now. We'll give you guys a bit of a time lapse, and I will see you in a brief second for you guys as we prepare our arrival into Tromso. Hello everybody, welcome back. We are currently on our descent into Tromso. We're just about to cross through 10,000 feet, so we'll get back into the cockpit so we can get ready for our landing. So, here we are in Tromso. We're currently on our start. We're on the Atwig 1 mic. That just crashed for some reason. And the Atwig 1 mic, we started at Atwig, then we went to Unlik. Now we're currently en route to Bami and then to Nanru, and then we're going to be doing the ILS for runway 18 into Tromso. The weather in Tromso, I will pull up for you guys. Yeah, less weather in Tromso at 215. 00. I'm not doing this in live time, that's why the time is off. 250 at 70 between 210 and 290. Temperature -6, QNH 1023 at 2,600 feet. Winds are 180 at 22 knots. So, actually, we just passed through 10,000 feet, so turn on the landing lights. 1,000 to go. We'll get the cabin crew in their seats. And we can go ahead and continue down to 5,000 feet. So, at Bonru we have to be above 5,000. Or Nanru we have to be above 5,000. And then we're going to start the ILS approach for runway 18 from Nanru. From Nanru it's going to be to Agbad, then to Baksas, which is 4,500 above, and I've put minimum 190 knots for that. And Baksas we're going to cross over the Kilo Victor NDB, and then towards runway 18, misapproach is straight to Delta 138 Hotel, then the right turn to the NDB and hold. ILS frequency is 109.9, which set both sides of the course of 183, and we have a minimums of 321. We're going to be landing at 66 tons, which gives us a VREF of 142. We have 2,000 meters of runway available to land on from the threshold of runway 18. So we're going to take flaps 40 and we'll do auto brake 3. Hopefully it vacate alpha, but if not, that's not a big deal. And then I'm just going to pull up where the real world flight parks in Tromso. Don't really like that one. Let's do this one. So we're going to be parking on stand 22. That's what a flight did a couple days ago. So stand 22, so vacate alpha, taxi Yankee stand 22. Which sounds good to me. So since it is nice and cold in Tromso this time of year, we have to do some cold temperature corrections. So the current temperature in Tromso is -6, which makes it eligible for cold weather temperature corrections. So we're going to punch a couple numbers into the FMC. I have a little Excel spreadsheet for cold temperature corrections. So airport elevation is 32, which I will punch on in, and the aerodrome temperature is -6. That's correct, -6. We can see right there. So first altitude is going to be 5,000, which means we're going to have to add 397 feet, so we're going to make that 5,400, because Boeing FMCs can only take in increments of 10. Next one's going to be 4,500, which is 356 feet, so we'll do 4,860 and above. And I'm going to adjust this to 5,400 as well. And get descending again. There we go. Alright, next altitude is going to be 3250 at Kilo Victor, which we're going to add 260 feet to that. So make it 3510. And the missed approach will be to 5,000, which we'll put forth at 5,400. And then for minimums is currently 321. So we're going to add 23 feet onto that, so it's going to make it 344. So add that onto there. So we can go ahead and do the descent checklist. So pressurization, land out is 50 feet and set. Recall is checked to auto brake is set 3. Landing data VRF 142 minimums 344. Approach briefing is complete. Descent check is complete, and we'll set the local QNH of 1023. Has a VSD for me, which is nice. Get some nice views of the outside. There's the runway right there. As we make our turn for the last approach via non-room. And I'm going to take terrain on my side, since it is pretty much clear skies right now. So we're going to want to slow down a little bit sooner than I usually would, since this is a much steeper approach. Descent gradient is obviously 4 degrees here, so I'm actually going to go like this. I'm going to put 170 and below for this, or 175 or below, so make sure we have flaps 5. by backsass. So we're firmly 15 miles out, so we'll take flaps 1. So flaps 1 is selected. I'll take speed intervene. Take speed 192. So 5,400, next altitude is going to be 4860, so put 4,800. And we can go in an arm localizer, and localizer is captured. So set runway heading, which is 183. Just confirm runway heading is 183, which it is. $1,000 to level off. Flaps 5. Beautiful views into Tromso this time of year. Oops, wrong button. And we'll go ahead and arm approach. Approach altitude is going to be 5,400 when it's all said and done. Let's do an approach checklist. Approach checklist, altimeters, QNH 1023. Set down here. 1023 is set 3 times. Approach checklist is complete. Vatsim is captured, 5,400 from this approach is set. So we're going to be crossing Kilo Victor at 3,510. We got 10 miles until touchdown. So you can visually see how steep this grading is here, and I'm going to take non-standard flaps 10 since it is so steep, just to help with controlling the speed. And if that speed wants to creep up anymore, if the speed increases past 180, then I'm going to take gear down. Which it looks like it is, so gear down. That way we get some good drag going. Get a thumbnail. That looks pretty cool. Okay, flaps 15. Take manual thrust. And VRF is going to be 147.
1,000.
Checked. Don't think that's accurate since we're over some terrain. Yeah. And that is why this approach is so steep. We're less than 1,000 feet over this terrain here. Okay, we'll go ahead and configure to flaps 40 now, so we'll select 147, take flaps 25, flaps 40, limit is 162, I believe, yes. So flaps 40. I've added the power a bit too quickly. Don't want it to go too far. So landing checklist. Landing checklist to cabin calls. Begin start switch to our continuous. Rebreaks are armed. Landing gears down to green. Flaps 40 green. Light landing checklist is complete. There's my speed. So power for a 3-degree slope and flaps 40 is usually about 62%. Power setting is going to be a bit less since this is a bit of a steeper approach. So 3 whites correcting. Three whites again correcting.
Approaching minimums.
Checked. Bit of a crosswind.
Minimums.
Continuing. No more 1,000 feet per minute.
100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Bit of a float. No problem now in the touchdown zone. Speed brakes up. Reverser's normal. Take manual brakes. Try and make this taxiway here. Yeah, we're not gonna make that. Reverser stowed. So we'll go ahead and turn around here on the runway. Do not need to use the turnaround pad at the end. Alright, well, the plane does not want to turn, so we're going to have to try that again. Much better. Second time's charm. Alright, let's get G6 rocking and rolling. If you guys are wondering about the scenery here, this is a freeware scenery which you can find on flightsim.to, which is quite good. That's interesting. Actually, I'm going to leave the lights on since we are still on the runway. I'm going to start cleaning up though. Alright, stop the clock. Vacate here on Alpha. Alright, looking for stand 22. Gate. No. Parking? 22. No. Norwegian Air Shuttle, that's who we're flying today. We'll get the APU firing up. Transponder, go to transponder mode. Trim. Can be pulled back up to 4 units. And that's pretty much it. And for stand 22. I got torpedoes off, forgot those. Here stand 22. CPU is online and available. I feel like I'm parking way too far, but we're just going to do what it says. Yeah, parked this way too far. Alright, so 2 blues, 1 red. Engines are dead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Tromso. And wait for less than 20% N2 and we can request deboarding. There we go. Go ahead and get the APU bleed on. We'll get GSX to reposition us to where we're supposed to be. Actually, wait, no, we can't do that. Because actually I'm where I think I'm supposed to be. So we're going to have to use a little bit of slew. Ah, look at that park job. Can't get much better than that using slew. Alright, so west to boarding. Perfect. And then we'll go ahead and get some chocks and ground power. And the jetway should be connecting. Oh, it's already connected. We'll hop out and go and open up that door. So our passengers can get out. And we'll select ground power and open the isolation valve. Lovely. So we'll take a look on Volcano and see how soft our landing was. A little bit floaty. It's kind of something I've noticed with the new 737 update is I always overflare a little bit too much. Ooh, minus 80 feet per minute. I will take that if I do say so myself. Thank you. So I hope that you all enjoyed this lovely steep approach into Tromso. As you can see, it is nighttime year-round in this part of the world. But it is absolutely gorgeous nonetheless. And even though there is no sunrise, still get a little bit of light. And absolutely gorgeous. So again, if you made this far into the video, I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, fly safely. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.